All right, it is Saturday, the 31st of July, 2021. I'm Scott Allen Miller. This is Sheep Guarding Llama. Welcome to the show from Las Peñitas, León, Nicaragua. So today's Saturday, and we didn't have a lot going on today, which is great. We actually had some time to relax and do some fun stuff and get caught up a little bit and just mentally hang out. So got up every day, right? Get up, walk the dogs. Nothing too exciting to talk about there. Did breakfast with Paul and Dominica, which is good. If I manage to not have to be at my desk working all morning, then I'm able to spend time with them. And it's important for us to get time actually all sitting around at breakfast, because it's when we talk about all the business stuff and make a lot of the decisions. The one thing that's tough though is we all get together between 6:30 and 7 and hang out until about 9 sitting in the restaurant. And we do all of our real work then, because then I have to go on and do NTG work. And this is really our tradition from sitting outside in Dallas. So we've been doing this a long time. This is what we do. We sit around, we have our coffee, and we talk about what are we going to do about the business, what are we going to invest in, buenas tardes, and those kinds of things. So we do a lot of that, and we have this pattern that works really well. And so we come up with all these things. But the problem is, because it's the hotel, every single thing that we need to do, we need to run by Yvonne. Oh, do you think it's okay if we do this? Do you think it's a good idea? And in many cases, it's things that she'll have to do or at least be involved in. And so in doing that, it becomes a problem because she doesn't like to start her day until about 9. And even when she starts at 9, she doesn't really start working. That's just when she gets to breakfast. So she has breakfast with us, so we wait to eat. We have our coffee and then we eat when she gets there later. But it's really easy for us to have stored up hours of conversation and then bombard her with stuff when she comes down. She's not a morning person. So that's really rough, because, you know, Paul likes to start his day at like 6. I start my day between 4 and 5:30. Dominica tries to sleep in till at least 7:30, but we're all way ahead and get moving on things long before Yvonne is awake. So we really save up a lot. So when she sits down, it's like, bleh, and so we have to not do that, and it's a lot of work. Getting a lot of glare there from the sun in the background. So this afternoon, the big thing that we did, I did a bit of work today, just regular stuff in the office, did a bit of relaxing. That was just really nice. Yvonne actually has her friend Itzhak from Granada is in. We hung out with him a bit today. And this evening, when it was getting towards sunset, I grabbed Liesl and we went on her first ever photo walk. Oh, by the way, Garden City, Kansas is who provided the bus that just went by. It says Garden City, Kansas School District right on the side. Haven't painted over it yet. So Liesl was really excited. We grabbed the Nikon D90 DSLR that she learned to use when we were in Miami. And I just took my phone and we went out and did probably 1 to 1.5 miles walking. We walked through the barrio. We went through a whole bunch of parts of town that she hasn't been to. We went down to Barca de Oro, and there's a road behind them that goes way out. We went all the way down there until it got pretty dark. We then came back along the estuary where it's against Lake Barca and those kinds of businesses, which was actually perfect because we got a decent amount of sunsetty golden hour light pictures through town. And then we turned onto the estuary at just the right moment to get an amazing set of sunset pictures at the estuary, which I'm really excited to be sharing online real soon. Liesl got some pictures. This is her first ever photo walk, her first time really going out and leaving just the pool area at the hotel in Miami to do pictures. And so she was like, oh, I got to remember what to do, and had to take pictures and then go back and look at them and get a feel for, like, what did I take? How did it come out? Was it shaky? Was it blurry? Was it whatever? But she did really well, and she got some pictures she's proud of, and we'll probably be getting those onto her Instagram, hopefully maybe tomorrow. She also, so that was at sunset. Earlier in the day, probably in the late morning, she came to me and talked about, you know, she wants to do video game design. And I think she's feeling a little bit like her RPG maker is not doing the kind of games that she really wants to make. And so she's really interested in learning more about Unity, which is the #1 video game platform today. So we had gotten that ready for her when we were in Texas, but she doesn't have it here. So I said, okay, we're gonna get that ready. So she spent a few hours doing tutorials on Unity today, like on YouTube, and I spent a few hours getting Unity up and running on her video game desktop so she can actually get working on it and download some tutorials and stuff. So she put a lot of time into that today, which is really cool. Hola. Adios. So she spent a lot of time, so we had a really good day of working on that stuff. I have to say, the absolute crazy volume of traffic while doing this is just insane. If I did this during the week, it's like you would expect it to be silent. Now there's so much that the cars never stop, which makes it a little bit hard. There's nowhere to go to get away from the cars because all of town is just one little road. So we did that during the day. So it was very productive, really cool. The girls didn't have any friends come over today, so it was a lot more relaxed, just us at home. After we did our photo walk, we came back. Luciana went and did some swimming. Liesl and I spent some time looking at the pictures. We did dinner. And then Liesl, Luciana, and I later in the evening played Genshen Impact together for probably an hour. And so I just have to say, those are the guitar guys again. Third time I've been doing one of these videos and the guitar guys have gone by and haven't been able to grab them. 3 times since we decided we needed to grab them. I can't tell you how many times they did it before that. Yeah, so we spent a lot, it was a lot of hanging out with the kids today, and a lot of time hanging out just in the restaurant, so a pretty relaxed day. We weren't super busy today, but we were busy, which is pretty much how things go. Oh, and Clive's best friend is here. This dog, who has no name and no collar, is Clive's best friend. They is one of the few dogs that he completely gets along with, and they will just hang out and play, and Clive can actually just be Clive, which is always a problem, isn't it, buddy? So this dog will actually, so he sometimes sleeps in the empty lot across from our hotel, and he will walk right through the hotel. He'll come in and get water from our water. Sometimes we actually feed him. So he's kind of decided it's his other home. He now sleeps under our rancho a lot of the time. Anyway, so that is our Saturday. I'll see everybody tomorrow.